We'll see.
Yeah.
It will be.
Lives
It
up
is
to the
that
name.
serious versus Simij.
Oh, okay, but this one. This was my hopeful to happen in this section because Cossner is a player that's been around since the Stone Age and is in such good form, and so many like him are. You saw Mike Metroid earlier on the stream, same MK9er, I mean, same crew, putting in work, almost knocking Wise in the losers 3-2 in that winners finals with the striker. Cossner has been tearing up in online tournaments, multiple top 8s, is beating some of the big dogs, and it's good to see him back in form with his character. I know this man playing Reptile back, you know.
Sure. It is great to see it for sure. No, yeah. Always like to see players sticking around for the long haul. He certainly has. And great to see somebody who has been around for a long time just doing well generally, you know, not just in the game.
Yeah.
Always cool. So him versus Rewind. Look, Rewind's the #1 seed in this pool. And very much with good reason. I think we're all expecting him to make a deep run. But yeah, I really have been looking forward to this match as well. I think Cossner is going to make a good run of it.
And most pro players know not to underestimate Cossner
Of course,
because he has the experience, is a hitbox wizard. And is here for a good time either way.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Win or loss, always here having a good time. I remember at EVO, he was the one that took, I think, the most pictures with everyone. He took a picture with, I think, everyone in the MK community. It was pretty insane. And just created a wall on Twitter.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's right. I got to see him and you for, I don't know, 2 minutes or something. Sounds like running around.
That was great, though. If you guys are tuning in this pro competition, there are 4 offline stops on the pro competition 2023-2024 here. The first one here at East Coast Throwdown, one that hasn't been announced. That is going to be, I believe, in Brazil. Then we have TFA in France. I forgot the abbreviations of that event. But there's an event in France that will be on the pro competition, one of the 4 big offlines, and then ending with Combo Breaker before Final Combat goes down. You guys can find more information about that on the official website. We're getting to this one. It's Rewind and Cossner. Speed pro competition. This is 2 pros competing.
Reiko Darius yet again, and Reptile, of course, as you mentioned, Reptile Lau's been the choice for Cossner. Right back in there. Whoa! He tried for the early mix.
Ooh,
that's the overhead that you can just do, but you could also cancel it into the low slide, which is a big punish.
I expect Cossner to go, okay, he knew that immediately?
Yeah, maybe that's maybe that is a good test, right? Just to make sure. I think you probably should expect that Rewind knows all the tech, but you know, now he is sure about that.
Some raw dashes, like the movement by Cossner as well. The ins and outs, because I never almost see him move without just the dash of Reptile and the movement of his special moves. But to see him actually move around and get the round with the gorgeous down 2 of Reptiles.
The fact that Reptile's going in and out of Reptile mode throughout this is so cool, dude.
And all the moves all over the place, constantly and consistently happening.
Yeah.
Even the partial one where at the end of the string, just the arm goes into it, right? Let's sit down, you tricky lizard.
Ooh.
For our first scoop.
Not a lot, though.
Cossner, ooh. He's almost get under. And tried some shenanigans.
You know what? That's gonna be okay. Oh, well, okay. There's a full conversion this time.
He got the anti-air pickup into the downwing.
That was pretty sick, yeah.
He was too ready for it the second time around. I don't know why Cossner did it that quickly 2 times in a row, but let's go.
Yeah.
I'm here for it because it almost worked twice in a row.
It did, yeah. Okay, underneath, as you can see. Cossner trying to hang out at range. He's at a spot where he's maybe trying to react again with slide.
Yeah, and I think Rewind's slowing down a little bit with looking for that was absurdly spaced.
Will there be break? Or is he going to wait to see what the combo actually is first? Okay, so now he knows. 3-0. 3-0-1, excuse me, into invisibility.
Ooh, fully invis? No,
Okay.
that's such a shame. Goes right to the throw-ins.
It'll take a little while for Hat to come back after that one. Again, right underneath. Cossner looking good. He sets it up yet again. Back down to the weights. Back 3 to start things out. And this is big damage. There's a break that just came. Yes, of course, spend it. Just got the 3 bars.
Still on the lead. Cossner sitting back.
Yep, hanging out.
Throwing everything to kitchen sink.
And in general, I think playing a zoning game is not going to cut it against Reiko. But when Reiko's down in life like this, Cossner keeps it up. He's got the slide to take game number 1.
knew the approach was coming from the ground. That's one of Raiko's biggest gap closers, right? Special in three-quarter screen. He was ready for it. That's the perfect read for a special like that. Jump back read, even was ready for it off the jump kick. Not easy to do to OS like that in this game because we're all afraid of it without it not being OSable. What a game one for Cossner. He's on the board and getting started off with this one. Big hit, meaty acid, and disrespected because it had like 0 block stun. And even all those trades have been in Cossner's favor because he's not getting hit by a lot of those stars.
Exactly. It's still there. He's going to get hit. Yes! What a pickup. Oh, no, he didn't get the whole thing. This allows Rewind to pressure. Overhead yet again. Mid this time. And what was he looking for there? I wonder. Was he looking for specifically?
Grab?
I guess. Yeah, under the high. Sure. Interesting.
More prevalent to maybe jump it, but that could have been the reason.
Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe just read and stagger. This beginner is like a fatal blow. That is.
Cossner against Rewind with 1050 health.
Not what people may have been expecting, but like I said, there is an awful lot of experience on the screen right now. And a health lead for Cossner. Being said, this is far, far from over.
No, of course. Lots of work left to be done. Low hat shuts off the approach. Bounce, keep it up.
And it's been all the weird, awkward trades with the projectiles that have really been in favor of Cossner that we're not used to saying because it's Raiko. Oh, and unafraid to raw dash. That's in Cossner's DNA. Now he's comfortable and he's playing his game.
Yeah.
Hats out, buns out. Bum block.
Not expecting.
Could have armored.
Yeah, right.
It's about your only option.
You can flawless block. Yep.
Gonna take what he can get off of this. Still some beefy stuff at 323. And Cossner.
What a read
again! Back to back in the same situation, and Cossner's going up 2-0.
Oh, I wish you guys had seen the little head nod from Rewind right there.
As Kevo come up looking to give some advice. This is huge. Rewind, multiple EVO finalists back-to-back in the last couple of years, coming into the new title. Cossner looking comfortable and composed as can be.
All right, chill out, Cossner.
He was twerking the facial hair a little bit. I take that back. He's not composed, but he's in his element because it looks like he's having a good time.
He is trying not to smile. You can see it in his face.
For sure.
He's trying not to smile. He's trying to not realize the fact. I mean, look, if you've been in the situation
before. The moment
before,
he does realize it's going to change. You're right.
Right. If you've been in the situation before where you are a game away from taking a match versus one of the best players.
Okay, now he's.
You're walking this fine line because you need to be happy and reflect with yourself. Hey, I'm playing great.
Yep.
I'm playing great. You should be happy about that, right? And also at the same time, not get overconfident and think like, well, what's been working is just going to keep working.
And this is this is a pretty long ice that we're seeing here.
That's true. Yeah, we're probably running up against the time
approaching
limit, guys. Yeah.
I think we're approaching the time here.
Yeah.
Give or take. Yeah. Yep. And there's Cossner checking the time probably. Or what he checked right there.
Okay.
And we're going back in.
Back into it. I wouldn't expect to change. No change.
Your skills and
so we'll see. Was the conversation helpful for Rewind?
Gave him an unfair advantage.
Someone like Kevo definitely on their crowd maybe might have picked up on some tendencies or things here and there that could be done differently. And again, the EX on that, hitting Rewind for the first bar of meter. That's actually huge here because now Resourceless is Rewind in that regard. And Cossner has some ammo to play with. And he saved it for the whole set, it feels like.
He jumped from way too far, and Rewind tried to anti-air. Man, interesting.
And this is a stage that's going to benefit Reptile, because check this out. He blends in with the stage. His acid bubbles blend in with the stage.
No.
He's naturally camouflaged.
Oh, no.
I know I have aviators on, but I'm having trouble seeing. All right.
Rewind is trying to play up a little bit more right now. Yeah, he's trying to move forward a little bit more. Because the zoning has not been working. Oh, there wasn't meter. So Rewind gets punished here. I'm sorry, Cossner gets punished here. Rewind's got pressure. Next one could be for the round. Ah! Oh, he lives! Not for long. One of the best round closers, down 4 into EX STARZ.
What I like about, though, is that it still almost gave Cossner a robbery attempt. One find on the board here. Gets a good flawless block.
5 there.
Put some of that chip.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, yeah, low hat is so cool.
The hair on his chin, that one graced his feet on the way down, and that was a disrespectful, one of the best down twos in MK1, that thing.
Oh, he actually got hit. Wow. Real funky situation. Okay, he's going to get the spin. We're talking 4.5?
That's a big
404, okay.
404, he got deleted. Oh no.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Let's see, 3 health bars, 3 meters for Cossner. They're not going to matter.
All right, so what was different, right? Think about what changed here. Whether, well, okay, he's going to get more advice at this point. Oh, and Jeff shuts it down. Your time has been already exhausted.
Used it all on the last one.
Okay, fair enough. Well, and clearly to good effect. There was more up-close play. The distance game was not working out before. And so now Rewind's trying to run it up close. He had success.
The couple of death rolls that Cossner did really cost him as well. The one on block, the one attempting to Kung Lao, and oh no, now he's not getting to play the game. Who is depths they found Smith already. Good to sort of wake up, reading the slower option, which is the overhead. With the balls, that's a lot. That is death.
Yeah, I mean, whether you had blocks, I don't know, maybe you live, but barely. Just a bad situation. Even armor through would not have worked.
That turns into a fun little mix-up right there, too.
Yeah.
But now gets nice trades, and you're right. It's Rewind's movement forward right now into the down 4. Use that advantage mix. Simple, straightforward right now from him. I love it. Yeah, close the gap, go ahead. And there we go.
Break here. Cossner's out of there, but that's a lot of resources to lose.
And Cossner may be a little confused by this because I even talked to him before this run that he had out there in the crowd, and he said that, you know, every matchup I have to chase people. And he's not used to people chasing him.
I see.
And that's what's happening right now.
Unfortunately, he dropped the combo in a really key moment. And now maybe one mix-up away is Rewind from tying it up 2-2. Okay, dash. Wow, he just let it go. Oh, hold on. Alive? He lived? How are you alive? Enhanced dash? Oh my god, he's got to run it. He's got to get wild. Where's he going? You can't survive. You can't. That's it. That's it. You would have had to maybe
instant
loud teleport. Yeah.
Or instant death fall.
Could be that too. Yep. But
and
that's not what came.
Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a match here. Cossner, I know some of the stuff he said, but this is the nightmare scenario because now he might get it in his own head.
Right.
Because now he might be, you know, having a couple things that went wrong that might be character specific and something like that, or maybe one decision, like you said, the drop, or one there at the end where he's like, I could have done this and that situation. Can't let it get to him. It's game 5 here now. Here we go, guys. This is to make it out in winners of Pool E3. Rewind and Cossner. This has been a barn burner. The back and forth. Cossner gets a knockdown, has the meter, finally let the overhead rip. Blocked by Rewind, but still safe at the low hideout. He's pushing him to the corner, but Rewind says immediately, I don't want that. I'm jumping.
Directly under pressure. Mid. No confirm, though. Okay. Tired of it with Cossner. Individual hits adding up. Now it's going to be big. That may be the round. He lives just barely. Another chance here for Cossner. Armor's not available, though. Yeah, if he had done armor, he would have died anyway. So Rewind, just like that, is at match point.
Round 2, fight.
Has just found a way throughout this set to progressively get hit less and less by some of those rawer things and rawer specials that were getting him early on. He's solid up a little bit more in his block timings, waiting out a little bit more that Cossner's throwing.
Much
take
more
this
pressure.
turn very consistently and closing the gap. Whew. That was just a big call out.
Yes, it was. Successfully. Same idea from Cossner. As he backs off. Now it's Rewind chasing him, right? Totally different than you had said that he expected to play. It's Rewind chasing. He's up there yet again. Command grab comes. Maybe it. That's going to be that. Wow. Rewind. 3 games in a row to make it through in winner's side into top 64, sending Cossner down to losers.
Well played to both right there. Cossner almost closing out. One of his buddies coming up saying,
It was. The first 2 games went great. I really like, again, the adaptation, as we mentioned, from Rewind, that he was playing closer. He wasn't throwing stars from the same range that allowed Slide to get underneath it. He was chasing. His mix-ups just worked out great. And although Cossner, Cossner was clearly willing to do armor through stuff, willing to take risks, Rewind's mix-ups are just always great, right? Something that we've talked about him in the past as well when he's had Kano and whatever mix-up heavy character. He's always been good when it comes to that stuff. So once he thought that that was the way he needed to go, as we took a look back on the redo, he was great. And after that, very tough for Cossner.
Yeah, here early on, Rewind relying a lot on the specials, especially that knee slide to get in, and it burned him both games.
Yeah.
Lost because of it, for instance. And then we saw in Game 3 the adaptation of dash block into down 4 range, down 4 hit advantage mix, which is just great, simple pressure. You talk about his pressure is simple, effective, and good.
Yeah. He's got an overhead and he's got a command grab and he's got a mid that you can hit confirm. And I mean, he has other stuff if you want to use it, but if you don't need to, and you can use him again in this simple kind of way and be very effective.
Foxy talks about simplified game plans being really effective, and whether it be one of the multiple methods that are out there, but that's what I felt like helped the Rewind there is he actually took a step back and did less, and that ended up working out for him. Or instead of looking for so many things, he just wanted to focus on close the gap, mix.
Success